TV says, hey, guess what, a Texas
Dora. What's up, Crux? Dora, thank you. Girl, let's make sure we do a giant shout out to Miss Dora the Destroyer. First and foremost, my girl Dora definitely needs a giant freaking shout
Rindy68
out.
says at Min Mad Morning, it's the Jang, says the Jang TS.
Let's go. Dora, thank you, girls. Guys, if you're into Star Citizen, definitely go check out my girl Dora. She is a flat-out rock star. She's a lot of fun. And I'll be honest with you, all the voice changing on your thing, Dora, I just thought it was just funny as shit. A couple of them I couldn't understand a word you were saying.
Sakane says Dora's good peeps.
She is.
Found this stream from her.
She
Crux
is
Gaming
legit.
TV says, dang, I wanted you to take 5, but it's out of stock.
Yes, we just
It's
pretty
the
much...
Jang says at Dorothar Destroyer.
She's a rock star, and I really mean that. She's big into Star Citizen. She is a
Dorothar
mighty
Destroyer
pro.
says, ha ha ha, my chat is full of trolls. I love it.
I totally get that, Dora. I feel that. Mighty Mouse, think if we get the sub, the devilish. Let's go. Heck yeah. Whew. All right. Dude, before I get a big head rush right now, because I'm just like so much going on. Thank you guys for all the follows. Jane, thank you so much. Mighty Mouse and Dora, thank you guys.
Jang. Danger Bearwolf Turtle says, so is his, we are in good company.
We are.
Dawn Starlight says, I'm not a troll. LMAO.
Hold on. Is that a guilty dog barking? All we need now is two-step and just say something. Gotta take an amazing day.
Clement
Definitely gonna be back.
311.
Hey,
Yes,
Austin,
what do you
thank you,
mean that you
bud.
get that hole? Devilish QT says, Mighty Mouse. OMG, you turkey.
Austin,
Thank
you
you
be
so
good,
very
bud.
much for humbling me with a gift sub. Much love and light and all things right. Two-stepping says, woof. Clement 311 says, you have no trolls in chat.
None.
Purple Daisy
None.
says, at Dawn Starlight, neither am I.
I hear
Crux
everybody.
Gaming TV says, bark, bark, bark.
All right, let's get back to work. I got to get this. We got to get finished on this dude here, and we'll actually
Raven
have
says,
finished.
we always behave.
Raven, girl, you can't tell stories like that. Oregon, I did.
Mighty
I
Mouse
did.
says, I didn't know that trolls sound like dogs. Two-stepping says, who wwwwl.
I did. We did sell snowmen. I had one major drop, and they sold out. Like, Dragonfly Gaming, hey, Miss Dragonfly,
Dawn
good to see
Starlight
you.
says, cheer 100.
Are y'all trying to get a hype train going? Are you for real? Jane, dude, you didn't have to do that, man. Thank you, bud. Oh.
Dorothar Destroyer says, cheer 1000. Raven says, cheer 100, cheer
Y'all
100, cheer
literally
100, cheer
just
100,
missed
cheer
that.
100. Nimrod yells at it's BJ, thanks for the gift sub.
God
Gaming TV yells,
almighty.
yes, 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 yes,
Dora!
Minmad says it is BJ. Thank you so much, my friend. Dawn Starlight says, yeah, it happened. Alaska Wood Turner says, Frank is 100.
Raven,
Philip
God
says,
almighty.
cheer 1000.
what are y'all
Crux Gaming
doing?
TV says that's happening.
Are y'all
It's the
seriously?
Jang says at Minmad. Danger
Seriously?
Beowulf Turtle says off the chain up in here.
Just get rowdy AF is what they're doing. Just literally getting rowdy AF. Alaska, thank you. Good to see you, Alaska. Oh my God. Foo. For the record,
I love seeing my girls though.
I know there is no pool or piano or barn in that. Everybody keeps saying they see pools, pianos, and barn. I ain't seen nothing
Crux
in there.
Gaming TV says we are misbehaving at Texashula. Better tell Mama Hula on us. Mighty Mouse says LVL1 complete.
Hey, would do no good.
3 lol.
Oh my
Terraform
God.
says Pregasm 100, 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 Pregasm 100. Two-stepping says Rob Hole hype, Rob Hole hype,
Tara.
Rob Hole hype.
Foo, what in the
Dorothar Destroyer yells LFG.
Dora?
Alaska Wood Turner says Franca's 100.
Foo, Tara, the hell is going on in here? Seriously. Thank you, guys.
Crux Gaming TV yells let's go.
Give it, I'm like my.
Thank you very much.
Louise, thank you, Louise. I appreciate it. My brain is like, that's exactly what my brain, like, hula, keep up. And you're like, I can't, brain. Alaska,
Mighty
Foo.
Mouse asks what brain.
That's a solid
It's the
question.
Jan says, so did we get a hype train started? Cap HD.
I know, right?
Asterisk.
Did we get exactly? Did we get one?
Dawn Starlight says it's not hard to make your brain mush.
You're not wrong.
Crux Gaming TV asks I don't have a brain.
I neither do I,
Foo
Crux.
says he. Clement 311 says Hula, you're a victim of your own personality and kindness.
Sorry, that's
not
not
sorry.
Clement. Thank you, but look, man. All kidding aside, dude, I'm a firm believer in karma. I believe in karma. There's good karma and there's bad karma. You get what you put out there, and I really believe that. I'm one of those weird folks like you decided you're gonna have a good day or a bad day, and I don't know. That's kind of how I look at it. I try my best just to, especially, I don't know. I think it's good to be. There's so much ugly out there nowadays. It's good to be different, and I'm 100% all about that.
NC Texas Dad yells my Tinder bio says that I have a tunnel office with views of the entire city, drive a $500,000 vehicle, and I'm paid to travel. You should see my dates' faces when I tell them I'm a bus driver.
All right, Texas and Dora.
Destroyer says cheer 1000.
Let's go,
Crux
man.
Gaming TV gives
Dora,
Hula a
thank
huge
you.
hug. I agree with you on that, Hula. Karma is real.
Karma is real.
Two-stepping yells in
Karma's
the
real.
congregation said, Amen.
His personality, good working soul. Oregon, hey, come. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, man. Look, it just, man, I really appreciate y'all. Jane, you are the rock star, sir. Dang, let's get another shout out for Jane, and another shout out for Dora, because just two epic. My God, I don't know. I
Oregon Rob
appreciate.
says no WAAAY, thank you, Jang. Crux
Pollock,
Gaming
our
TV yells,
Pollock.
let's go, this is amazing.
Let's go. Dang, guys. Man, thank y'all. Whew. Devilish, thank you for that follow, Devilish. I appreciate that. But y'all come on in. This is typically what we do. We usually make some
says,
stuff.
well, crap, I need to change my thoughts because the last 2 months have sucked lol.
Yes,
NC Texas Dad says I ask my wife to embrace her mistakes.
She gave you a hug.
She gave me a hug.
Miss Sue does the same
Two-stepping
thing.
says who else, bud?
Miss Sue does the same thing. I can't
Once
question.
are at Foo-Foo-46.
I can't question.
It's the Jang says at NC Texas Dad.
Can't question too much Miss Sue does because I was one of her decisions.
Crux Gaming TV
Just in time
yells,
to train,
we can't
SWK.
work
Let's
with
go, dude. 29 months, man. 29 freaking months. Dude, has it been that long, SWK? Jesus Christ, man. All right, I got to get back to work. We got things to do. There's still a bowl turning on the lathe. Can y'all hear it talking?
The
to me?
SWK says it's been a minute, that's for sure.
It has been, dude.
Mavis
Thank you.
Favis says your thumbnail has a nice lady hula hooping. I
You-
love it.
Yeah,
Two-stepping says
that's
one,
it.
sir.
Hold on, this is my thumbnail.
Mighty
Literally.
Mouse says, oh, were we actually doing something today?
We
Lol.
were, Mighty Mouse. My grandpa's woodworking shop 2 minutes said, hey, 7th Vision Gaming. How you doing, bud? Hey,
Dawn
so
Starlight asks, I hear that bowl running its mouth saying WTF.
I
man."
know, right?
Two-stepping says, show the wands,
Oh
bud."
yeah. We make magic wands, y'all. This big batch right here. Let me.
Danger Bearwolf Turtle says it's almost like you make more money talking than working, lol. Foo says, thanks for the so need to get back at it.
So we I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hit pause real quick. I'm gonna pause TTS because I want you guys to talk about this real quick. Because I'm gonna just pause TTS real quick. All right, TTS is paused. So for folks who don't know, I was introduced to a gentleman named Doomaloop. He likes to be called Dummaloop, but I'm gonna call him Doomaloop because that's what there's a Texas translation for every name, right? And it's officially Texas translation. Cartoonman, how you doing, bud? So I met Doomaloop, and turns out Doomaloop is an incredible, badass dude. Is doing some incredible, badass work to help some incredible, badass people do some incredibly epic things for some kiddos who are facing life-changing, life-altering medical conditions. And there's a kids camp. Thank you guys for the hype train. Seriously, appreciate you guys. Thank you for the shout out, my boy Doomaloop. Could you post a link? Yeah, we'll definitely get that link going here in a second, Alaska. So turns out Doomaloop, which we may actually play that video here in a sec. That'd be a good time to actually play it. Doomaloop literally made a Diagon's Alley for Harry Potter. Folks who don't know, Diagon's Alley in Harry Potter. He made one in his driveway, right? And it was such a big hit, the big to do. And then he discovered Camp Corey, or he already knew about Camp Corey. So Camp Corey, long story short, Doomaloop is going to Camp Corey, and he's building a full-size Diagon's Alley in Camp Corey, the kids camp for the kiddos facing medical conditions. And it's completely free for the family, completely free for the kiddos to go, a place where they can go live life, enjoy themselves, and just be kids. Not worry about what they got different or wrong with them. Just be kids. So Luke mentioned about he wanted to commission me to make a couple of wands for him. When I found out what it was for, there's no way that I could take his money. So I decided we're going to make him some wands. And dude, Danger Bear, I got a video to show you here in a second. We'll play that video here in a second so you guys can see this. Long story short, he needed about 30-something wands. About every week they have 30-something kids to come through. What's really cool about it is the kids who come through, they all have similar conditions. So one week will be, say, like Down syndrome. The next will be dwarfism. The next week will be, and it basically, so kiddos, when they get to go, they're around other kiddos just like them, and they don't feel so alone. You know, they don't feel so different. So it's just mind-boggling. So Maloop was like doing something, and I said, dude, how cool would it be? Because he's literally going to make a Ollivanders. And for folks who don't know, Ollivanders is the actual wand store. So the kids are going to be able to walk into Ollivanders and literally live Harry Potter. They get to be part of it. And they'll have kids and wands to play with, the whole 9 yards. And then I just talking out my ass one day. I was like, dude, it'd be cool if we could put a wand in every box. And he said, Hula, are you crazy? That's 1,000 magic wands. And I'm like, I think we can do it. So we've already started. We're officially kicking this off in January. And we're going to not only bring awareness to Camp Corey, we're going to get other creators around the world. There's a lot of cool stuff going on to get involved. And I'm going to challenge a lot of people to literally make at least one magic wand to send to Camp Corey. The ideal is that I want to put a magic wand in every one of those every one of the boxes. So this is where I'm at so far. And mind you, we hadn't even started January yet. But these are the magic wands that I've already made so far. I believe we're up to 42, 43, something like that there. But the biggest thing with these magic wands, I want them all a little different. No super sharpie, pointy ends. Because these are going to be kids. It's going to be like and sword fighting and doing all this other kind of stuff. And you want it kind of like pretty, like kids drop it. Kids want to sword fight with it. So we want them kind of kid safe, if that makes sense. So I'm going to be making a big push on Instagram. I've already got some outstanding, badass woodworkers from all over the world is getting involved in this right here. So I know that there's going to be wands coming out of Germany, wands coming out of Canada. I believe there's going to be wands coming out of New Zealand. I'm guaranteeing we'll get some out of the UK, the whole 9 yards. So I'm going to challenge everybody, just make one magic wand and shoot it over to Camp Corey. I want nothing to do with it. I want nothing. It's just going straight there. So Crux is legit. It's over the top. It's badass. If you are on Instagram, I'm going to make the biggest push on Instagram. Please do me a favor and drop me a follow on that there and help me get the word out because I'm going to try to get other creators. So dude, Camp's an amazing idea for kids. Dude, I tell you what, man. Hey, Led, look. Here's the thing. Doomalip is building. Let's watch this video real quick. I gotta go pee. It's the boss, everybody. You wearing my shirt?
No, this is my shirt.
That looks like my shirt.
Nope. Old Navy.
Oh, it's not my shirt. Everybody, this is my wife. I'm pushing my business too. Hey, Crux, I appreciate that. Hey, Sunshine, how are you doing?
Hola.
You fix to go. Who's that? Dead Tom. So I'm gonna play this video real quick, and I got TTS because we were talking about the kids camp. Good but tired. My brain, brain just kind of locked up.
I gotta go.
All right.
So I'll be back. Go make some cookies.
All right. Look.
Bye.
All right. Let me play this video real quick, and see if I can pull this up. And we're gonna watch this. I'm gonna pee while this is going on. But this gives you a better understanding. Because I'm telling you, this thing is so freaking badass. It's literally over the top. I mean, literally over the top. Right. We're big into kiddos and protecting kiddos. Deluxe. We are big into our. I'm a sap when it comes to kids. Huge sap. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let me go ahead and do this right here. Miss Hootwork, she's actually going to a friend of hers house. It's her daughter's very first Christmas, and she wants to make cookies for her daughter. and do a Christmas thing. She don't know how to make cookies, so Miss Oop's going to go over and make cookies with her. You are Kenneth, I am. You're not wrong. All right, I'm going to play this video real quick. I'm going to mute my mic. Y'all please keep an eye on this here, because this is what we're basically doing. This is over the top. This is badass. And anyway, trust me. This is going to be pretty damn cool. And we'll come back. We'll get back to work. Oh, wrong button there, Hula. It's still spinning. All right, one sec. Mute my mic, and I'll be right back. Pro streamer. I lost it. I couldn't see it. There's an F-bomb in the way. Let me get this F-bomb out of the way. God, I'm horrible at this. One of these days, I'll be a really good streamer. I'm like, hey, I'm such a good streamer. Probably never, but anyway. All right, let's try this again. Be right back.
I got the plywood up on the wall yesterday, ready for bricks. My cousin's up there working on the roof, floor-ins. Gonna have that finished today. The rest of the alley is coming along.
Here's the first shop we're going to visit called Florian's Sheriff Ice Cream. Flourish and Lots the bookstore, Long Quidditch supplies. Students can come here to get their books autographed by famous authors. And rounding the corner, folks, we have Magical Menagerie with all their magical pets.
All right. Did I see the message? What message?
Try to catch me howling at the moon.
Bloomy! Thank you, Bloomy. Does it seem like every time I turn around I'm subbing again? It does, Bloomy, thank you. 25 months, let's go. Video link. Let me get you that video link, sir. Wrong button. Let's click this D right here. And let me drop this link in here real quick. Copy. Oh, the bowl didn't fall off? Well, Raven, what were you talking about? That's the link for the video on Facebook for Lad Bible. Let me turn TTS back on. Let's get back to work. I literally was looking around like, did you see the message? I'm like, oh snap! And I saw a ball fall off, and I'm like, oh no. But Miss Hoop shut the door, and I heard something go off, and I was like, uh-oh. So I actually thought about it. Bowl didn't fall off. All right, let's get back to work. We got things to do. Fresh drink of water. I'm looking forward to it. January is going to be so epic. We're going to do so much epic things.
Danger Bearwolf Turtle says I tried to say bowl fell off just messing with you.
Okay. Good. I saw that message and I was like, oh, sugar. Did something actually take off?
Two Stepping says burner.
Burner. Thank you, bud. Woo, thank you. Yeah. All right. I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and I've got to get some of that. I need some fresh 220. Where did it streak up at? We're going to have to come in because remember we had streaks that popped up here. I think I feel it right there.
Crux Gaming TV yells I gotta clean my room and no working for you break time, mister.
No, right, worky. No, it was a burner. We had to burn it off. I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and finish this dude up here. We're going to put finish on it. And then we're going to go ahead and get started on the yarn bowl. I think because, I mean, we got enough people in here. We need to be making a mess. We got to get some stuff in people's eyes. I mean, not get in their eyes. I mean,
Two Stepping says have a good one at Liebman. The 514
Lemon, you out here gotta
studio
bounce
says
3-8.
good morning, sir. Stupid
Lemon,
joke
be
time.
good, bud.
Why do elves giggle when they run? The snow tickles their balls.
Oh my goodness.
Crux Gaming
Oh,
TV
my
says
goodness.
making a mess is what I do good-o.
I heard that. Led, you be good, man. Hey, and appreciate you guys hanging out, man. I sincerely appreciate it. Sincerely appreciate it. 514, what you know, good dude? 100%. Looking forward to see you guys again. Just getting this excess off real quick. We did hit this with sand and sealer, and what it basically does, it kind of seals in the grain. Let's go ahead and move to 320. I'm kind of looking forward to see finish on this dude. This is going to my sister-in-law, and I'm going to give it to her for Christmas. And it takes a good solid week for the Danish oil to kind of cure out. It won't even be fully cured by then, but we're just going to have to fake it. I'm really, really worried about that excess going up here. We're at 320 grit now. Get the excess off. Cooking fat, does each food have a
At
smell?
cooking
Yes!
fat, does each wood have its smell? Which do you like the best?
Um,
Kenneth says, is the door getting patch in the new year, lol?
No. No! I like that door. Different woods have much different smells. That is a fact. One of my favorites is sassafras.
Two Stepping says, I bet cedar, lol.
No. Cedar, I'm actually allergic to aromatic cedar. Spanish
The
cedar.
514 studio says, I know it's cold here. 10 update here.
Yeah, man.
Feels like temp is -3.
Yeah, folks have been talking about that all day.
Yells at Liebman, have a great night.
Be good, Lehman. Lehman, be good, bud. Look forward to catching you again, my friend. Sassafras. I love the smell of sassafras. And if you got anybody in here who likes gumbo or like filet gumbo, literally, it smells like filet gumbo when I'm cutting it. I just love the smell of sassafras.
Two Stepping says, love gumbo.
Fresh cherry. Fresh cherry literally smells like fresh baked cherry pie. Like you got a cherry pie actually cooking in the oven. That was cool. That was a really, really unique.
Danger Bearwolf Turtle says, I can't stop making gumbo.
I can't, me either, Danger Bear. I just love gumbo. Oh, I should say something, Miss Eve. We ought to make gumbo tonight.
Oregon Rob says, my brother-in-law and sister have a fireplace and burn a lot of maple. Smells awesome.
Yeah, maple's not bad. Some woods are really kind of rough though, man. Like the one that sticks out in my head more than anything else is fresh red oak. I'm here to tell you guys, fresh red oak literally smells like an Alpo fart. It smells like Fido just come in, looked you right in the eyes after eating the most god-awful dog food, God's creation, and just took a giant crap right there next to you. And you're like, what
Two
the
Stepping
hell?
says, jambalaya with some boudin.
I can do that. I can do that too. Like, what the hell? And I'm looking around for a dog, and it ain't no dog there. It turns out it's
Danger Bear Wolf Turtle says weird how the only difference between gumbo and jambalaya is rice is cooked in it. Oregon Rob says lol.
a true story. Rob, I'm not even making that up. That's a 100% true story. I like the gumbo because the gumbo's a lot like thicker. Gumbo's a lot thicker than jambalaya. Then you got your etouffee.
Danger Bear Wolf Turtle says true. Terraphon says you're backward, Hulk.
Yeah,
Gumbo is the soup.
No, gumbo's the thicker. No, Tara. It is more of a soupy like, but it better be thick. I mean with like 3 C's, dude. Don't be coming at me with like a tomato base. I had somebody went to a restaurant and they served me a tomato base thin like a soup.
Jambalaya is like a casserole, my guy.
Yeah, I get that. But I always think of gumbo more like a stew. Almost kind of like thick like a good stew. Is how it should be. In my
Two-stepping says ain't no sucking it in through a straw, lol.
no, absolutely not. This should be thick. With like 3 C's thick.
Terraphon says yes, gumbo needs to have a lot of body to it. Mistress Mink says jambalaya is just dirty rice with more meat thrown in.
That's the way I always looked at it. You're not wrong, mistress. That's how I always kind of see it. I gotta make sure. Man, we had some
Oregon
sin.
Rob says can't help but wonder if jambalaya and gumbo have different styles between places like Texas and Louisiana.
You know what? I would say it does. Because another thing is, you got the folks down in like southern Alabama, Mississippi.
Mistress
They're all
Mink
cooking
says
as
that
well.
two-stepping higher.
They all kind of have their own. And I've gone to different places have different styles of gumbo, but
Terraphon says yes, dirty rice, crawdad, and real sausage, sometimes chicken.
it just depends on where you come. I've seen somebody who puts
Danger Bear Wolf Turtle says I always try gumbo up here in Ohio and got disappointed every time, had to learn to make it myself.
Yeah. I think man, I tell you what, I've had gumbo down in New Orleans. I've had gumbo down in Baton Rouge. I've had gumbo in Lafayette. Alec. Shreveport is one of my favorite. They got a place called the Blind Tiger. I love Shreveport's gumbo. A good dark roux. Good dark roux. And there's down there, it's a big giant warning. So, hey, just heads up.
Oregon Rob says can't say I've had jambalaya or gumbo. I believe both are typically spicy dishes, and I can't do spicy.
No,
Supreme Fatty says pretty sure I've never had gumbo.
Oh, man, gumbo is a game.
Two-stepping says okay boss, I got AFK, family calling.
All right, two-stepping. You did good, bud. What we ought to do, we ought to just have a cooking stream and just make some gumbo. We ought to just make some, because it's really easy. It ain't a whole lot to it. But there's an art to it, though. And there's certain things that I like to do to mine to get particular kind of flavors out of it. And you don't necessarily have to make gumbo hot. I like mine where you sniffle a little bit. Not the kind that just burns your mouth off, but it makes your ears kind of warm. That's the good stuff right there.
Terraphon says gumbo and jambalaya aren't spicy by default. They can be very mild and they can be butthole melters.
Yes. Yes.
Danger
But
Bear
Tara
Wolf Turtle
said,
says I had to learn how not burn the flour. Oregon Rob says O-ring burners.
well, the another thing is, hold on. So what I really like, Danger Bear, is I like a dark roux. Angie, this is going to be
55 Sunshine
Danish.
says bedtime for sunshine. Have a good stream.
Hey, much love, Sunshine. You be good, girl. I hope everything's going good in your neck of the woods.
Bus driving pony yells at Tahula.
Hey,
Mistress Ming
that's
says
the
my
pony.
grandma taught me to make Creole okra gumbo. But
Creole-
I detest boiled okra, so I make mine without.
You can do that. You can do that. I heard if you don't do the okra, just add a little extra filet. And I'm one of those weird folks, dude. If you do not put filet in your gumbo, it's not gumbo. It's one of those things. I'm not saying it's fighting terms, but I don't play around. Like, if it ain't got filet
It's
in
not
it,
gumbo without filet.
it ain't. It just flat out ain't. I had somebody told me they don't put filet in. I was like, I don't like filet. So what the hell's wrong with you?
Danger Bear Wolf Turtle asks Philip. Oregon Rob says watching you work makes me miss woodshop in high school.
Hey, Rob, the cool part about it, you get to hang out and
Bus
see stuff
driving
from...
pony says I'm in charge of potato salad for Christmas, but I'm also waiting on one of our shop guys to bring me the armadillo and opossum he promised me. Terrafon says file.
Filet, yes, it's like, it's spelled file, but it's filet. Filet gumbo.
Oh yeah.
What in the world? Has it been a rowdy? It has been a rowdy day today, guys.
Oregon Rob asks, is it a piece of bellwood?
No,
Danger
it's
Beowulf
not.
Turtle asks
It's
what's
not.
file.
It's filet. Filet is literally, let me make sure I'm not missing something right here. Latino! Hey, what's up, Latino? Come on in here, bud. How you doing? Thank you for that right. Let's big old shout out my boy Latino. Danger Bear, filet. Filet is leaves off a sassafras tree that is actually, they're ground up and they turn into a powder form. They have almost like a earthy kind of feel and tone, smell to it and stuff like that and taste. But what's so cool, it just works flat out freaking magic in gumbo. It is, and then you put it all in the gumbo. When you make your gumbo, I always sprinkle filet on top of mine as well.
Mistress Mink says it's also a thickener.
Yeah, but it's,
Graham says Lia Thino.
Latino!
Bus driving pony says I'm hanging out until 2 games update. Then I got to make some space and bring our other 2 cats here.
Nice.
Danger Beowulf Turtle says OMG, it sounds like that's what I've been missing.
You gotta have it, Danger Bear. You gotta have it in there. Let's grab some 800 grit just to make sure. We had some, I know somebody asked me a second ago. We're going to be putting,
Grumbles the dwarf yells, I say, good day to you, sir.
I say
Raven
good day,
says
sir.
I'm going to lurk now.
All right, Raven.
Have a great rest of TGHE stream.
Much love,
Graham
Raven.
says
Maybe we'll see
Lia
you shortly.
Thino.
Grumbles, how are you doing? Let's get a giant shout out to my boy Grumbles the dwarf, guys. If y'all don't know
Danger
boy
Beowulf
Grumbles,
Turtle says I hate celery and have been using it to try to balance the taste.
I tell you what, Danger Bear, the trick is, it's the Holy Trinity. You got to have the Holy Trinity. It's got to flat out have
Oregon Rob
onion,
asks,
bell
so
peppers.
wait, that's the natural grain of that wood.
Yeah, Oregon. It is. 100%. This was
Terrafon
beauty.
says not using filet in your gumbo is like not using the trinity of bell pepper, onion, and celery.
Exactly.
Grumbles
And
the
don't forget the
dwarf
Pope.
says would have brought the crew here, my friend, but supporting another F Cancer event stream.
Hey, Grumbles, no worries. Hey, dude, trust me. Y'all got a lot of cool stuff going on, and I totally get it. But I'm here to tell you guys, my boy Grumbles has been doing RP.
Oregon Rob says mind blown.
RP Red Dead Redemption. Go check that dude out. Literally, it's hilarious. Hello.
Bus driving
Hello,
pony
Power
says at
Pansy.
Danger Beowulf Turtle, the only way I'll eat celery is in homemade chicken noodle soup. Now I want some and I have no chicken thawed.
Dice it up
Bengal
small.
29 yells, oh sassafras is like root beer. I always thought it was licorice flavor. I'll have to try it now.
Yep.
Cajun Dragon says morning everyone.
Morning, Cajun. How are you doing today? Yeah, Oregon. This is the actual wood. This is 100% actually the legit wood. I don't do any dyes around here. I'm not big into dyes. I'm not big into stains. I don't do resin. I know it's really hot right now. I'm just
Living in a Blender says morning at Cajun Dragon 2156.
Latino, I hope you're doing good, bud. Thank you again for that raid.
Cajun Dragon says I'm doing okay.
Let me knock this little bit of, we got a little marks from the cold jaws. Get that off there. And we're fixing to put Danish short on this. This is going to be more of a general finish, more of a decorative bowl.
Bus driving pony says before finding this crazy crew, I didn't know purple wood was an actual thing.
Right? There
Grumbles
is
the
actually.
dwarf says hula I tickled the follow over at Kenara Friday, lovely place.
Yeah, you know what? Miss Kenara is a flat-out rock star. Very, very epic streamer, very
Oregon Rob
knowledgeable.
says you leave it au natural.
No, we're going to use Danish oil. I'm a big into oil finishes, Oregon Rob. I love oil finishes. I think it brings out the natural beauty of the wood so much better. But there's 2 kinds. I got a food grade and I got my general finish. My general finish is more resilient, but it still feels like wood. It's not like polyurethane. Last time I see it has power pains. It has grown a little bit.
Oh yeah.
It has grown a little bit. I did cut it all off a while back, and it's kind of grown back a little bit. I threatened to cut it off again, and my wife and daughter both got on to me for saying such stupid things. It's like, don't do it! I'm not saying Miss Soup would not love me anymore, but she may miss me. That's always running joke. It's just, would you still love me if I look like that? Oh, I still love you. I'd miss you.
Gives a nice shine without taking too much away from the natural color of the wood.
It does, Oregon. So but I am a big fan. We are in such a thing. We go to stores and we see things in
Grumbles
the
the
stores.
dwarf says stop with the beard threats already.
I
Bus
know,
driving
right?
pony says one of the office ladies at my husband's job keep telling him to shave his beard. He finally told her he doesn't want to risk a divorce.
There you go. There you go. We are so used to going to like Walmarts and stores and seeing stuff that's made by manufacturers and stuff like that. We don't really know what real wood actually looks like anymore. And that's what I'm really tickled about doing what we do. Is I like to keep things as natural as possible. I try to keep any kind of plastics or solvents or any other kind of stuff like that. We do ebonize. We're using natural, like basically science. We do that quite often. But anyway, yeah. So actually, let's take a look real quick. We'll finish this right now. Beautiful shop. What all do you make? Logan. So Logan, we make bowls. We make lidded video
Not
boxes.
the science.
Yes, Buzzer. Science. CT, what's going on, bud? I need a mohawk. You know, I don't think Miss Whip will let me have a mohawk. I think I actually mentioned that before. She told me no. Let's get these out of the way. We still got to finish these dudes here, but we'll do those some other time. The cold jaws can be kind of boring, but I want you guys to see what this thing looks like when we put finish on it. Let's get this over here. And then we'll
Mighty Mouse says it's just hair. It would grow back.
You're not wrong. Yeah, Missy, she's not a big fan. I actually mentioned it, and both Hoop and Duck at the same time were like, no! So I think they mean it. All right. Man, why is it such light colors? See if I can't fix this real quick. Grumbles, I enjoyed hanging out with you
Bus
this morning,
driving
bud.
pony says at court 2522 I agree. And this is coming from the woman who somehow managed to talk her man into putting up with an undercut on Relol.
Grumbles!
Angle 29 asks what about a reverse no haul. Grumbles
Reverse
the
no.
dwarf says Franco's 100 barn check.
See? No barn, Grumbles. Absolutely no barn, sir. Thank you for making sure we got to check that every now and then, Grumbles. Deb. Oh,
Oregon
my God.
Rob
Deb
says
Cham?
those dark grain lines add incredible character to that bowl.
Hold on. What's cool about this here?
Grumbles the dwarf says I got you bud.
Thank you, sir. Oh, let me adjust this real quick. I do not like the color of that
Don't
right
want
there.
no barn sneaking in here.
Exactly. Well, I actually don't look too terribly bad. No, they don't look too terribly bad. All right, let's go ahead and put some finish on this, and then we're going to go rough out a blank to start on a yarn bowl. Thank you, mistress. So what's cool about it, this tree was actually rotting out. And this was a dogwood tree that was in my sister-in-law's front yard. She loved this bowl. She loved the tree. So it blew over, got into the street. Me and my wife went over there to help her out, brought the chainsaw, and we cut it up to get it out of the road. She's having somebody else come out and pick it up. I was able to salvage some of the wood. So this bowl is what they call a twice-turned bowl. I literally turned it the first time December of last year. And what I basically did, I turned it out, I sealed it with anchor seal, and then we let it dry for about a year. The ideal is wood moves when it's drying. It'll warp, it'll twist, it'll do all kinds of weird stuff. You let it go ahead and do it, and then once it's fully dried, once it's done moving, you come back and do a finished turn, and you wind up with a finished bowl. So that is a 1 year in the making right there. And this is going to be a gift for her because she loved that tree. She always was bragging about her dogwood tree. How she just loved it when it bloomed. So it's unfortunately the tree's gone now.
Oregon Rob says holy cow.
Yeah. Rob, you know what's cool about doing what we're doing? I used to get pissed off because I thought people didn't care. I was like, man, people just don't really give a damn about handmade this and handmade that because there's so much work involved. And now I'm to a point where instead of getting mad about it, I can kind of explain. So I think a lot of people just don't know. People just don't understand. Like a lot of bowls are literally 1 year in the making. It takes time. It's you want to season. Actually, you want it to dry,
Pony
Logan.
asks I can't remember if I've asked this, and if I have, I can't remember the response. But is magnolia a fun wood or does it blend in?
I have not worked with magnolia. I have not. I've actually seen some pieces of it. It's not an over the top. Oh my God! It's not an over the top fancy wood. I know that. It's kind of bland. The pieces I've seen. Look at that dude right there. Look at that dude right there. Let's go. What a beautiful freaking wood, man. Oh my goodness. First time doing dogwood. And I'm actually a fan of dogwood. Oh, sugar. Man, Hula, what did you just do?
Oregon Rob says I'm a younger, old soul type.
I-
Absolutely love handmade.
I'm right
I'd
there
love
with
to
you.
have a shop like yours someday. Purple Daisy
one-
says Mandy is gonna love it. Mistress Mink says Magnolia's claim to fame will always be its flowers.
100%.
Cajun
It will
Dragon says so pretty.
Thank you, Cajun
Bus
Dragon.
driving
Thanks for the
pony says
follow, Logan.
okay, was asking cause we have a ton of magnolia trees around here.
Yeah, there is a very kind of just nothing over the top sort of God, I poured out Danish oil. I think this is my old. Yeah. She's gonna really love this. She's gonna freak out when she sees this. She goes, I can tell her, I can know it right now. She's a big.
At Oregon Rob same, I took up knitting cause I prefer handmade over store bought.
She's gonna be like, oh, pretty, and we're like, it's yours. Like, oh my God, and then she's gonna find out. What's funny is she's been out of the house so many times. She's walked by this blank out here in the shop so many times, and I guarantee you, she had no idea it was hers. She had no idea.
Oregon Rob says yeah, the Danish oil just accentuates the grain colors.
That's what it does. It
Absolutely incredible.
Yep.
If she doesn't like it, I'll take it lol.
If she doesn't like it, I'll take it. I got a funny feeling my sister-in-law is going to half-ass shit herself when she sees this. I know she's going to like it in the first
Bus
place.
driving pony asks at Oregon Rob split custody.
And but when she finds out this is her, I'm guys, you hang out, y'all realize that I'm pretty damn sappy about a lot of stuff, and I get it, woodwork, but I love doing stuff with like stories and meanings and cause I don't know. So this bowl here not only has a history, it's got a story behind it too. All right, I said we're gonna let that sucker sit for about.
Grumbles the dwarf says sappy. Well played, sir.
You know what? I'll shoot for the best, sir. I'll shoot for the best. How long does it take for you can use the bowl after using
Graham
Danish oil?
says lol, I
Good
love
question,
sappy
Logan.
about family stuff.
Good
Oregon
question,
Rob
Logan.
says haha, give it to her in a gift bag. Put the bowl in the bottom and cover it with a new pack of underoos.
Underoos,
Grumbles
right?
the dwarf says I see you are branching out into comedy.
I am, sir. I am. What would a bowl cost you, good say, like myself? I tell you what, CT, I actually we'll have a store up and running, and I normally don't talk about prices on stream because it's hard to talk about one price because wood, material, size, already dried, but there's so many different factors. So many different factors in that. Let me give you guys a little close-up view here of this dude right here. Oh, wrong button. There we go. So that's more what it looks like
Bus
there.
driving pony says oh, good note. My oldest had her first Christmas concert with her middle school band. We might have set the bar high, as she has the nicest snare drum in the whole band.
Very nice.
Danger Beowulf Turtle says what brand Dremel tool do you recommend I keep getting them and they are weak and the attachments suck?
Oh,
Any suggestions?
Danger Bear? Yeah, right now, dude, I've just got some saber-tooth burrs. More for carving. Look up, it's 2 R's, saber-tooth burrs. Huge fan. Dude, I love saber-tooth. You got to watch out because those damn things will bite you. I already got bit. Well, there we go. That is one dogwood. That's pretty badass, man. Amanda is going to
Mistress
love
Mink
this.
says I think they mean the actual tool.
Oh, the actual tool?
Danger
I don't know.
Beowulf Turtle says thanks.
I don't know about the actual tool. I got the same one I've been using for a long time. Mine's the Multi-Pro, model number 285.
Oregon Rob asks how many coats of Danish oil do you put on?
With-
Grumbles the dwarf
probably
says from a
one.
certain angle that dogwood looks to me like it has a dog or wolf outline in the grain.
Grumpy bastard! Hold on. Are you kidding a grump grandpa? Grumpy bastard. That literally sounds like grump grandpa's brother.
Cajun Dragon says at Texas Hula Hula that carving knife my grandfather ordered came in.
It does.
It was so pretty.
Nice. Good. Did you like it?
Mistress Mink says Harbor Freight sells a hanging rotary tool for fairly cheap.
Hey,
Kel
Kel-
Sack says howdy.
Hey, Kels, how you doing? Thanks for that follow. I do appreciate that follow. The grumpy
Cajun
bastard.
Dragon says he loves it.
Good. I'm a big fan. For folks who don't, we also do whittling live and stream. We usually do those on Tuesday nights. We kind of took a break during the Christmas season because we got so busy with so many different projects. Hey, the Bear fans, how you doing, bud? But we're going to go back to our whittling. So I love whittling. Basically, one night,
The
a block of wood.
514 studio says at DeBearvan85 hey hey.
Okay, going back to the question, how many soaks?
Cajun Dragon says I thought it was funny that it came with 2 band-aids.
I know, isn't it right? It is funny.
Terraphon says just don't do piddling live on stream.
Piddling,
Grumbles the
yes.
Dwarf says Hula my first thought was that Grumpy Beard had lost access to his main account.
You're right. Well, I got Grumpy Beard and I got Grump Grandpa. And Grump Grandpa always likes saying bastards all the damn time. He's always saying bastards. So I literally thought of Grump Grandpa first thing. Oh my God. Usually it depends on the wood. Usually I would say at least 2 soaks of Danish wool on these here, but I did put sand in the sealer. So usually when I do sand in the sealer, it only takes 1. If that makes sense. I hope that answers your question, Morgan. All right, we're going to let this sit for about 15 minutes. And we're
Danger
gonna,
Beowulf Turtle says hanging roto.
I want to get me one of those good ones. I really want to get a good one of those.
Bus Driving Pony says I mentioned taking up whittling to the husband, and he reminded me that I have a track record with sharp objects.
I heard that. Let me show you guys. I actually got some right here.
Grumbles the Dwarf says I'm gonna go get my toothbrush to hold. Cause you mentioned Grumpy Grandpa that many times I think it summons him.
He was here earlier. He was here.
Danger Beowulf Turtle says never even heard of it.
He was here.
Cajun Dragon says I'm off to mod. Have a great stream.
All right. Be good, Cajun. Be good, girl. We'll talk to you soon. I hope everything's going good in your neck of the woods. Let me show you guys some of our whittles that we do. I love
Grumbles
whittling.
the Dwarf says oh, so I am likely safe. He will be napping now then.
Probably. Yeah, he's probably curled up with a couple of puppy dogs right now, quietly in his sleep. Bastards. That's probably what he's doing. Bastards. All right, here's some of the whittling we do, guys. This is the sort of things we do on like Tuesday nights. I'm not very good at it, but I really don't care. I think whittling is like sex and golf. You don't have to be very good at it to enjoy having fun. So,
Man, I love the Whittles.
I do too, Grumbles. This is my chill time. This is what I love to do in the mornings, drinking coffee, listening to some music, and just whittle. I love it. And here's a little snow owl I did. We finished painting him up the other
Oregon
day.
Rob says ROFL.
True story, Oregon. It's a 100% true story. So we do owls, we do Santa
Grumbles
Clauses.
the Dwarf says IRL whittling stream out by the campfire.
We
Bus Driving Pony yells I just realized that now that Christmas break is here, I can come back to hanging out with you guys.
Nice, Buster. Good to have you back, girl. Good to have you back. Actually, Grumbles, when it gets really hot during the summertime, Daria, how you doing, Daria? We literally do whittling on the back patio. So I set everything up. I
Danger
put a fan
Beowulf
out there.
Turtle says you only have to be good at it to keep them in your bed night after night.
I was talking about whittling, Danger.
Grumbles the Dwarf says noise.
Yeah, so technically, when it's really hot, what's cool about Grumbles, here in Texas, we got all the cicadas. So you hear the cicadas chirping out there, the birds, and we're basically just hanging out whittling on the back
Oregon
patio.
Rob says I'm going to have to remember that sex and golf line.
You're welcome, Oregon.
Lol.
It's a true
Grumbles
story.
the Dwarf asks also, am I the only one that wants to see a pony driving a bus now?
Maybe not. MTB Matt, thanks for that follow, bud. I appreciate that. And here's the other whittles we do. So we do whittles, again, whittles on Tuesday nights. These are just fun. This is going to be a magnet. I'm going to put a magnet in the back side of it, kind of like this dude right here. Yeah, here's one. These are actual refrigerator magnets. Here's my little wizard. Arrgh. Thank you, Angie. And I basically just put a
Bus
little...
Driving Pony says at Grumbles the Dwarf send me a bus and a destination and I'll get you there safe. XD.
Look, we made a refrigerator magnet.
Oregon Rob says that one made me think of Gandalf.
It does, doesn't it? It does. Hold on, that's the camera.
Grumbles the Dwarf says laughs out loud.
Let's see what else we got in here.
I'm an aircraft carrier nerd.
Yes.
Mistress
God
Mink
damn
says
it.
looks like a lathe magnet to me.
It is a lathe magnet right now. Got more owls. Oh, yeah, we got bears. I love doing the bears.
Bus Driving Pony says it does look like Gandalf and now I need it.
It looks like bears. We do penguins. These are just fun. What's cool about these dudes right here is looks like Merlin. It does. It's like these are things that I do. I don't sell these. I give these away. I don't know. We do like giveaways and streams. I give them to friends, family, because they make me smile, and I just want to keep them as.
Oregon Rob says smiley bear.
He's a happy little dude. He's a happy little guy, isn't he? These are so much fun. And what's cool part about it is all it takes is a knife and a piece of wood.
Danger Bearwolf Turtle says I'll take the bear.
I'll take. Oh, you say that? I'll take the bear.
Oregon Rob says smiley bear makes me think of my dad.
Does it? I really recommend, and we will be doing giveaways. I do a lot of giveaways when it comes to whittling. We actually give kits away. We give knives away. We do a lot of work with beavercraft tools. So Doug would love the penguin. We got to make bigger penguins too. But the biggest thing is I love whittling these things. They make me smile. They're just something. I literally talk about just going somewhere and just like randomly putting someone somewhere. Just like, I don't know. What do you paint with them? Louise, I only use regular old arts and craft kind of paint.
Bus driving pony says my oldest adores penguins.
Really? There's a lot of people who love penguins. I've been noticing a lot of that. These are
Mistress Mink says acrylic paints.
Yeah, is it acrylics? I'm not really up on it. All I know is it's the cheap old kits you get from I do not, Louise. I am gonna do an elephant though. I do want to do an elephant. I do want to do elephant. They're just simple, and behind you can use water. Because I like the, I love the folk art. You see how we do a dry brush on it, and it has a folk art vibe to it. I love the folk art vibe. I don't take these too serious. They're just for fun. And in fact, I did Paisley. This is our boxer, and then of course we had to do Rebel as well. So we have Rebel and Paisley. I did those. And look, got the same spots on Rebel. Anyway, these are just fun, man. So we'll be doing those again. Probably Tuesday. We'll be back out of Whittling. Not sure what exactly we're going to do. Thank you, Angie. I appreciate that. They're fun. They make me smile. And I give them away to friends and family.
Jabberwocky says good morning all.
Jabberwocky, what's going on, dude? How you doing? All right, I'll tell you what we're going to do.
Bus driving pony says I always call boxers and bulldogs blockheads, cause they have those dorky square heads.
Yeah. Actually, there is a breed of boxer that is literally, their term is a blockhead. Blockhead boxer. Just like there's German and American boxers. The German boxers are typically the bigger boxers, and the American boxers
Oregon
are
Rob
typically the
says
small
at
ones.
Danger Bear Wolf Turtle rock paper scissors for smiley bear haha.
Okay. Tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to take a quick pee break. We're going to run an ad real quick. And then we'll be right back. Camera.
Jabberwocky says I am doing great. Just set up a 3D printer last night and spending some time playing with it.
Nice.
Also
Heck yeah.
have a shoulder in the smoker.
Let's go. Dude, that sounds good. Man, I just got hungry. Jabberwocky, you just made me hungry, bud.
Bus driving pony says I've met a European Doberman. He was a big happy boy.
Really? All right, guys, give me 1 second. Un momento, por favor. I am going to run an ad while we're taking a quick pee break. And we're going to come back. We're going to tear into, this is going to be, we'll at least get the general shape. I got about an hour. No, I got about 2 hours. I got 2 hours. We're going to get that looking like a yarn ball.
Danger Bear Wolf Turtle says you win at Oregon. Rob, the dad thing got me in the heart.
All right, guys, be right back. We're going to run ads. I normally don't do this. The only time I run ads is when we're typically not doing anything. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Let me put be right back.
Val says oh.
What's up, Val? Give me 1 second, dude. Got to pee real bad. Un
Oregon
momento.
Rob says door.
1 second.
Jabberwocky asks how is chat doing? Everybody good? Bus driving pony says I really need to stay off Etsy. I want all the cross-stitch patterns. Danger Bearwolf Turtle says, oh no, the bowl fell off again. Bus driving pony says, BRB, gonna get off my rear and start up a load of laundry. Danger Bearwolf Turtle says, don't worry, just joking, keep your pants down, don't pee on yourself.
All right. I'm about to find something to snack on real quick. I am about starving Marvin. Barbecue Cassie, how you doing? I got some cheese in here. I might just cut some. Who cut the cheese? I may do it myself. You know what? We're gonna slice a piece of cheese. And how about some pretzels? I gotta get something in my belly because I am hungry. I just realized, like, man, why am I starving?
Geek Boy yells, what do my little eyes spy, but the always amazing Texas Hula.
My boy, Geek Boy, how are you doing,
Danger
sir?
Bearwolf Turtle says, how's the yard rooster?
The yard rooster, what yard rooster? The yard rooster is still consistently non-existent. Yeah, Geek Boy, how you doing, man?
Geek Boy says, I am good, nice and warm inside.
I heard that, dude. Everybody, we've been talking about weather all
Voldemort
morning.
TTV says, hello, hello.
Howdy, Voldemort. How you doing? I'm cutting the cheese in here, guys. Don't mind me. There, piece of cheddar and some pretzels. I gotta get something on my stomach. I am getting hungry. I don't want to turn into hangry. We do not want that to turn into hangry. How's everybody's Sunday going so far? To all the quaint. Does anybody got anything big going up for New Year's?
Geek Boy says, if you like, I can send some of this 4F minus 15C down your way.
You know what, Geek Boy? I tell you what, my mama has always told me to be super
Mistress
appreciative.
Mink says, enjoying a Fanta grape jello myself.
Oh my God,
Danger
let's go.
Bearwolf Turtle says, no man needs a rooster bigger than his.
Yes, I do not need a daggum yard pimp, a giant 6-foot yard pimp making me feel inadequate. I already got enough things in life to make me feel like that. Oh, all right, I'm gonna grab a quick snack. Whew. Let me get something.
Geek Boy says, but I those size didn't matter. Danger Bearwolf Turtle says it would not let me say the other thing.
Yeah, we had a
Geek
blacklist
Boy
out.
says thought.
Me too. Oh,
Bus driving pony yells back. Also, my mom got into wood burning on small discs.
nice. Hey, very cool. Very cool.
Slackatron
Can't work on
says
anything but
sanding
a-
sealer don't like New England weather lol. Takes forever to dry. Danger Bearwolf Turtle says 8TS all eyes bud. It matters.
It just makes me sick. I mean, Angie's got a bunch of teenagers at home, can't do anything. Oh my God. I don't know, usually. Yeah, they're sneaky. Teenage kids in the house. Getting a quick bite to eat, guys. Ooh, I'm feeling rough. Let's see what's going on here. No, Oh, nice. Okay.
Two-stepping says back. Danger
Welcome
Beowulf
back,
Turtle says and need to know how to use it. They are greedy beings.
Making crochet stuffed animals for them. A few others. Yeah, Angie, I get that. I totally get that. What kind of critters you making? Or items? I automatically think. I'm from Texas, so we automatically start calling them critters. At least I do. I'm telling you guys, why I must be really hungry because right now, cheese and pretzels. I literally feel like I'm having a 4-course meal right now. I'm like,
Two-stepping says, what are we eating?
I just had to eat something. I realized I got the feeling. I was like, man, I don't feel
Turinthia
good.
Kiner says mine holiday celebrations begin on the morrow and run for 3 days. At this point I do wish I celebrated Christmas, for then I would have a week yet to prepare. As it is, I feel kin unto and spinning top without mine handle.
I got you.
Bus driving
Turinthia.
pony says I call them creatures, cause half the time, you don't know what it is unless it tries to eat you. Spectre says the good stuff, pretzels.
The good stuff.
Liverina Blender says makes for a quick snack with health. Sakane Cracky says can't go wrong with cheese and pretzels.
It does. It does really good.
TTV yells I love chocolate salted pretzels.
I do too.
But they're not producing them anymore.
Really? Red J, thanks for the raid, bud. What were you doing?
Oh,
Queer.
man.
Queer.
Welcome. Come on in.
Let's go. Yo.
Danger Beowulf Turtle says gotta get something I'm you before the beer pours. Red J
Right.
Entertainment yells hello.
Red J, how are you doing? Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Come on in. Make yourself at home. Using a thick blanket so they can. Oh, I got you, Angel. My boy Red. How did y'all have your been yesterday, Red? Good. Happy Sunday Fun Day, y'all. What were you? I don't think I've seen that game before. What game is that? What was that called? Queering? Queer? Quern? Undying Thought. What is that game? Red J. Hey, Red, did y'all have the benefit yesterday? The fundraiser yesterday?
Bus driving pony asks should I buy another cross-stitch pattern or just get what I need for one I already have.
Good
Red
question.
J Entertainment says it's a puzzle game. I do puzzle games on Sundays.
Oh, okay,
Red
yeah.
Baron says was okay for no backing from WG.
I got you. We're just going to work on progress. I got you, Angie. Hey, we have a Angie. Exclamation point Discord. We have our very own little Discord. And we actually have a spot for sewing, crochet, all kinds of handmade stuff. That sucks, Red. At least, biggest thing is you had good participation. Sorry I couldn't participate in it, bud. We were had a really good day with family yesterday.
Landlocked New Fee says good morning to you.
Howdy,
It's a
Newfie.
minus 27C on this fine day here. Hope all is well. Crux Gaming TV sneaks in and out of office without getting caught on my day off.
Landlock, dude, y'all are making me cold. All this talk of like it's finally 45 here. That y'all are making me cold.
Red Baron says
Oh.
did £415, which I'm happy with any amount this year is okay good as the way the world is at present.
Right, Red. Biggest thing, any kind of step forward is a step forward.
Red J Entertainment says oh it's been snowing here for ages lol.
What's that? That's that damn S word. That's what the S word. No. That's just S word. Red, I appreciate that resub, dude. I appreciate you. There you go. Hey, Angie,
Red
post
Baron
your stuff
says
in
we
there.
even had the damn S word.
No. I can't do it. I can't. Damn, this cheese and pretzels are good. I really need to get started with work.
Geek Boy says Hula we just want to share our weather with you.
No, look, man. Geek boy, my mama.
Sharing is caring.
I know. And my mom would probably kick my butt. She knew I was returning a really nice gesture from somebody else. But I'm just gonna. My mom ain't here.
Red Baron says it's
Greek
been
boy.
like under minus temp every night for about 2 weeks now.
That's just too much negativity for my life, Red. I like keeping things positive, like especially when it comes to temperatures. I like the plus, no minus. God, I love Texas. Of course, it's supposed to be like 12 degrees next week. I'm not saying you'll hear me crying, but you may actually hear me crying. I cannot believe that Jacques and Purple Daisy changed their. Jacques and Purple Daisy both changed their Diggum avatar.
Landlocked New Fee says I'm thinking of building a small platform on the top of the snow broom, snow thrower to support my small inverter generator. I could then run a 2-foot cord in its mobile. Two-stepping
Okay.
sends Hula the 122F from a friend of mine in Africa.
Dry heat.
Crux Gaming TV yells I increased my veterans discount until the New Year's to show appreciation during the holidays, and also if anyone needs to talk or help please reach out.
Nice, Crux.
Bus
Good.
driving pony says look, it's 30 here, stop talking about cold weather. Mistress Mink says when it gets below 40 I have to put on clothes and I hate it.
Man, I love you to death, mistress. I love you to death, girl. Just too damn fine.
Two-stepping says she does. Fact check true.
All right.
Crux Gaming TV says look it's 55 in Florida and I'm flipping lids. Grams says the sun is shining. Love makes the world go round.
It does, Grams. Let's make sure we get a shot of Grams. I haven't given a shot of Grams in a while. At least I
Mistress
know.
Mink says 53 here at the moment.
Guys, if y'all don't know Miss Crochet 70,
Crux Gaming TV yells love you Grams.
she is one of the sweetest souls you will find here on Twitch, and she does crochet. She does epic crocheting. And I'm telling you, once you go visit her streams, it's
Geek
like
Boy says the good thing
epic.
is we have sunshine, so that will take a little of the chill out. Danger Bearwolf Turtle says I have a friend in Africa. He emailed me and said he was a prince and I got money, and if I send him money I can get a lot of money.
Totally legit, Danger Bear. I'm sure it's completely, totally legit. Thank you guys for being patient with me. I was really starting to feel kind of rough for a second there. Feel much better now. Now we can get to turning.
Mistress Mink says Nigeria has a lot of royalty for sure.
You ain't lying.
Grams says oh thanks Yal.
Those dogs still outside? The real dogs are. Pay, you want to come inside?
Living in a Blender asks that is odd at Danger Bearwolf Turtle. I have a friend in Africa that is the same. I wonder if they are related. Crux Gaming TV says if you send me $1 I'll send you $1,009. How's that sound? Lol, bad people gonna get karma someday for scamming.
You ain't lying.
Two-stepping says just finishing a blackened chicken sandwich with red beans and rice and a Dr. Pepper to finish.
Oh, let's go. Oh, wait, I forgot. Oh,
Bus
shit.
driving pony says we have a black cat that hangs out in our backyard. He's not our cat, but he likes our yard. Danger Bearwolf Turtle says it seems like he gets around. Geek Boy says wait, I haven't heard from that Nigerian prince in years. Now I know why. He's cheating on me.
Look, hey,
Crux Gaming TV says LMAO.
look what my mother-in-law made. That is, it got squished on the way home, but this is a brownie with her homemade chocolate icing on it. I'm having a piece of it right now. I can't. I just saw like, oh my God. Because I was like, oh, or I got chocolate eclair in there. Oh, shoot. Where's my eclair at? I'm having a bite of eclair.
That looks delicious.
Dude.
Two-stepping says oh. Sakane Fraku says alright. I need to go be a responsible adult I guess and do some running around.
All right,
Stop and get some pretzels.
Sick,
Have
you
good
be.
rest of your stream per day.
Will
Bus
do,
driving
bud.
pony says I want. Come back with that. Landlocked New Fee says can stay long. Sorry. But I will leave your stream up.
Thank
Why
you,
do
Lynn.
I
I
torture
appreciate
myself
that.
with the weekend tool sales flyers?
I
Hate
know.
all.
Be good.
Spectre asks you got chocolate eclairs.
I got it. Yeah, my mother-in-law made a chocolate eclair, and I'm fixing to. You know what? You thought we were done eating, but I just remember I saw the brownie. I'm saving the brownie until I know there's no more eclair.
Crux Gaming TV sneaks in for snacks.
Let's go, Crooks. Come on in.
Oregon Rob yells I gotta go for now hula. But it's been super fun watching and talking.
Oregon,
Until next time.
I've enjoyed the company, my friend. Hope we get to see you again. Hey, dude, we're normally live Tuesdays, Thursday evenings, and then we're live on Saturdays. So, Rob, we'll be back. Oh, next Saturday's Christmas Eve. I think I was told that I'm not allowed to stream on Christmas Eve. I believe it's what I was told. But Rob, typically it's Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays are
Perfect.
normal streams. It's gonna be a little different because I know I'll be off Monday because I'll be streaming next Monday. not
Mistress
tomorrow.
Mink says your apron hanging there looks like you skinned one of those Among Us beans. Two-stepping says saving the brownie so
I
it
did.
is as rare as the Christmas tree cakes he took. Danger Bearwolf Turtle says sounds like you need a break to eat buds so you can make something healthy for you like McDonald's or BK lol.
I had cheese and pretzels. This is a well-rounded lunch, is what it is. It's a well-rounded. Thank you, Dari, for that alert. We had cheese, we had pretzels, and now we're having chocolate eclair. They got thrown in a bowl, but I don't care. It still tastes good. God, my mother-in-law makes a badass chocolate eclair. Dang it, son. Good.
Two-stepping yells let's go.
Dude. This is one of my favorite desserts that she makes. And she said, Dan was the big winner. My real name's Dan. Dan's the big winner for dessert because all I had time was making
Danger
chocolate eclair.
Bearwolf Turtle says flour, eggs, milk all good for you.
I can get behind that. Golly. And it makes me happy. Dude, this stuff is good.
Spectre asks Claire's. Will you stop it, Bobby?
No,
Two-stepping
you
says
stop
want me
it,
to
Bobby.
repost the pics from the Chich Bakery hula.
I bet those would be pretty good, but they compare nothing to this epic eclair I have sitting in front of me right now. Can't eat a picture. I can eat this.
Spectre says I love those things. I'm so jealous.
Dude,
Haha.
she made a big old thing of it. And I will say this here, my mother-in-law, she made sure I got the first scoop out of it. It's only taken like
Geek
20
Boy
years.
says, damn you guys, now I want apple fritters.
We were talking about those earlier, Geek Boy. We were actually talking about apple fritters.
Two-stepping says I still have a half dozen frozen hula. Muahahaha.
It's still...
Elderly Goods asks sup hula.
Howdy, Elderly. What's up, bud? I would ask if you want some chocolate eclair. I just ate it all. My bad.
Graham says I have chili thawing. For lunch, I'm hungry.
Elderly, good to see you, bud. God almighty. I may have to eat another pretzel because I'm literally... Ooh, all that daggum sweetness. I know I'm used to being all that sweetness
Geek
being
Boy
around me.
says now Grams is talking about chili.
Oh, I know. Actually sounds good. Let me grab another pretzel.
Spectre says I guess this is a food stream now.
Well...
Driving Pony says now I want to make chocolate pie. This run to get stuff for the cats is about to get expensive. Two-stepping says all I can say is chow time. Quote, Elderly Good says same shit, different day. Rarely changes around here. Unless of course you want some cold as F weather.
No. You know what, Elderly? I've been offered, I'll probably say the last over 3 hours
Danger
now.
Bearwolf Turtle says I need twice baked potato soup. Geek Boy says
Yes, Danger Bear.
Anganette. My husband is cooking today. Lol H is making a large batch of red beans for lunch. Jabberwocky says I had
Yes.
some apple crisp and ice cream at a Christmas party yesterday. Disappointed, too salty, too much cinnamon, not great.
Oh, that sucks.
Grumbles the Dwarf says I did not realize we had raided Happy Chef already.
No, Happy Chef's making things, Grumbles. I'm just flat out just eating shit. That's all I'm you know,
Elderly Good says Wednesday's low is supposed to be like -5 degrees.
could be worse, Elderly. Could be worse.
Geek Boy
Can't
says
help it every time I pop in and see you
EWW
stream,
salt
I
in my
wanna meet you.
sweet foods. No
Ghost,
thanks.
let's go.
Keep that salted caramel too.
Michelada's good. Oh, I love salted caramel. I like food. I love food. I see you wagging your tail at me. All right. Let's get started on the yarn bowl.
Danger Bearwolf Turtle says he is stream reviewing live.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I was, I'll be honest with you, I started, you know when you're there and you realize, like, am I
Elderly
getting...
Good says yes it could. I feel sorry for those in Alaska. Never mind, no I don't. Bus Driving Pony says oh, I found my favorite adult beverage, and it's not anything from the cruise back in the spring.
Top. That's the top. I need to get the excess top of that dude right there. Oh, we're going to use our other little device. Hold on. Love a good michelada. Michelada muy bueno. I catch myself drinking those a lot more during this summer. Me and Hoop do like our micheladas. Spicy michelada. Rated Happy Chef. But I was grumbled. I was getting hangry, dude. I literally was
Mistress Mink says Long Island iced tea or sex on the beach.
well,
Those are my favorites.
I'll be worried about the sand.
Two-stepping says Texas tea.
Smooth like butter.
Mistress Mink says boo. Bus driving pony says the husband introduced me to screwball whiskey and I will put bubbles in the bottle.
Screwball whiskey, and you put bubbles in how? Bubbles. What bubbles? What size is that right there? 32nd.
Danger Beowulf Turtle says yes sand fills cracks lol.
They do.
Spectre says we had a brief channel change to a food stream there grumbles, but now we're back.
We're back.
Bus driving pony says basically, just hand me the bottle, nothing else needed.
Ah, gotcha. All right, let's drill us a hole for a worm screw. Got to get that excess taken off of that dude right there. Let's get this all out the way. We got to get some kind of work done. What time is it? It is almost 15 till 12. I have company coming over at 2 to pick up the that 3-piece jewelry box. I need to make sure. Let's get
Crux Gaming TV says hashtag no work Sundays.
No work Sunday. Too late, Crux. Too late. We're already doing it.
Two-stepping says so you knocking off at 12, 30 or 1.
1:30.
Mistress
Sorry,
Mink
1:30.
says I'm waiting on my new freezer to show up.
Oh, get a new freezer? Yeah, we are shutting down at about 1:30 today. And I decided I'm going to take it easy this afternoon. I'm just going to chill out. My
Crux
boy,
Gaming
White.
TV yells at Mistress Mink hoping that works good for you.
White Wolf, let's go,
Mistress
dude.
Mink says yes, one I can fully climb into.
What do you need a freezer that
Oh,
big for?
man, welcome.
My
Come
boy
on
White
in.
Wolf, guys, if you do not know my good friend, amigo.
Bus driving pony yells White Wolf. Mistress Mink says because menopause. Geek Boy says at White Wolf 1972 hola mi amigo.
White Wolf, how was the stream? How did you get? How was the ships today, sir? How was the shippy pew pew? Guys, if you don't know White Wolf, he does a lot of ship streams on the weekend. World of Warships.
Bus driving pony says at Mistress Mink just come on down to Georgia. It's cold enough my toes hurt. Mistress Mink says it's not funny butthead. Hot flashes ain't funny.
I know
Geek
it's
White Wolf
not,
says, Hey
mistress."
everyone. So much fun today. Many wins and much laughing involved today.
Good,
Geek
White
Boy
Wolf.
asks at White Wolf 1972, did you sink more than you got sunk?
Sink where they got sunk.
Expat says 63% WR today.
Let's go, Wotech. Heck yeah, dude. How you doing, bud? Let's get this moved up here. Hey, we got this finished up. Look what we did today. All done. Dogwood bowl. Dogwood. Hoop-de-hoop dogwood. Isn't that pretty? I like that. My sister-in-law bowl is officially done.
Grumbles the Dwarf says welcome in Raiders. Tarinthia Kiner says it is official. I am insane. I did just spend the past 5 minutes attempting to figure out why mine crochet hook was not working. I did forget to turn the hook up.
That does
Two-stepping says who let the dogs out.
I know,
Red
right?
J Entertainment yells beautiful.
Thank you, Red J. I appreciate that. Venus, how are you doing, Venus? So this is 1 year in the making, guys. This is actually from a tree in my sister-in-law's front yard that blew over last December. So, and she loved this tree. It really broke her heart when it died on us. And so I made a bowl out of it before. So she's gonna have a nice, pretty bowl. We're fixing to tear into a cherry blank for a yarn bowl. White Wolf, thank you for the raid, dude. I sincerely appreciate you. And y'all, please go show some love to my good friend White Wolf. One of my epic buds, one of my mods. Always doing it, just good vibes over in the ship side of things. All right, what were we doing? What were we doing? Whitewell, do you remember what we were doing? I can't remember what I was doing.
Two-stepping says and twice all tall as hula. Grumbles the dwarf asks dang that is dinner over with. Could use some eclairs.
Oh
Anyone
my
able
God.
to hook me up?
I got
Big white
little
dwarf
bit
asks
grumbles.
bowls.
Yes, we're doing bowls. We're fixing to start into a cherry yarn bowl.
Bus driving pony says yarn bowl.
Yarn bowl. We're fixing to tear into a yarn bowl.
Terenthia Kiner says Venus tranquility. Hello people.
Hello, Venus. God, well, I've been watching Grumble streams too daggum long because now I'm automatically like, hello, Poppins. I say good day, sir. Grumbles, I did have everybody at my mother-in-law's get-together yesterday saying, I say good day, sir. And I had everybody.
Grumbles the dwarf yells I say good day sir.
Grumble, we are.
Two-stepping yells I say good day sir.
We are. I'm like, hold on, let me show you my mother.
Big white wolf says him. I was lurking Grumbles this morning as well.
Dude.
Always chill there.
Always chill. Always a lot of fun. So here's some gloves my mother-in-law got me, got some of my son-in-law, and we all got these gloves. So I literally had everybody say, I say good day, Simon. So I say good day. So that's what we hit. I had my little my little nephew, he's running around saying, I said good day, and he's like slapping the shit out of everybody. That was a true story. I may have started something yesterday.
Red J Entertainment says ha ha ha.
I'm not even, it's just, yeah. So that happened. I say good day, sir.
Terenthia Kiner asks the question is, did the swords or the powder kegs come out?
They
Grumbles the
did.
dwarf says a gift that keeps giving ha ha ha.
It did. My mother-in-law was like, the hell is going on in here? I was like,
Living in a blender says I can see no more holiday gloves in the future.
No, it was actually a lot of fun. We did have a lot of fun. It's I don't know. You gotta. I tell you what. You gotta have those laughs. You gotta have those smiles, man. That's where the good memories
Bus
come
driving
from.
pony says I did similar on Thanksgiving. I introduced my mom to Wheeler Walker Jr. She was laughing so hard she nearly had an asthma attack.
Wheeler
Two-stepping
Walker?
says hula. Grumbles said I couldn't spread any mischief on his stream, that I had to do it here. So now you have someone to blame, lol.
Well, oh my goodness gracious! Well, you know what? We mischief. Who would start mischief around here? Who? I asked, sir. Who would start mischief around here? Grumbles, I know I say it often, but I'm going to say it again, man.
Grumbles the dwarf yells at two-stepping, see you in court, sir.
I flat out love Grumbles.
Mistress Mink says less than innocent.
You're not wrong,
Terenthia
mistress.
Kiner says at two-stepping we are all innocent and well behaved. Living in a blender says Grumbles always gets blamed anyway. It is fun. Spectre says certainly not me. No mischief here.
Is this lawless? and your partner clueless? I forgot. Hold on. Dude. Y'all, I'm serious, guys. You got to go check out Grumble's RP streams,
Two-stepping says I have no idea. I am in it. Well, hell, I can't finish it.
I know, right?
Terenthia Kiner hides her name in the corner.
Y'all rowdy. Y'all are rowdy. Dadgummit. I took that down to put this up. Take one down, pass it around, another chuck on the wall it goes. All right.
Two-stepping says blame someone, anyone. Cram says lol.
Someone, anyone. I
Living
didn't.
in a blender says I don't think any of us are that innocent word at two-stepping.
Blender, thank you for saying that out loud. I mean, we all are thinking it, every single one of us. And I'm just saying, we talked earlier about guilty dogs barking, and there was a lot of woofing going on in the shop. A lot of woof. A whole lot of woof woof. Like guilty dog barks. And they were like, not me, woof. I'm like, uh-huh.
Two-stepping says rough woof the hula.
Exactly. Exactly. All right, tighten that dude down.
Danger Beowulf Turtle says who put baby in the corner.
Yeah.
Woof, where did that come from?
Nobody puts baby in the corner. Nobody puts baby in the
Spectre
corner.
says egg Zachary.
Oh, let's see what time it is. It is, so we got about an hour and a half. I'm just going to chill this afternoon. I am just chilling this afternoon. I don't think I'm going to get a whole lot done. We talked about gumbo. Gumbo sounds good now.
Two Stepping says, I think I have dropped my keyboard one too many times. A few keys are messing up today.
Uh-oh. You may have.
Bus Driving Pony says, hey, I'm innocent in all of this. I'm just sitting here cross-stitching.
I just, there's a few people in this stream that I would actually put under
Two
the innocent
Stepping
category.
says,
I like Grams. I would say Grams is in the innocent corner. But let's be honest. I mean, a lot of people who says innocent usually aren't the innocent ones. And we know it. We know it. Let's get this a little higher. Oh, we're moving on up.
Spectre says, Two Stepping's kinda innocent. Big White Wolf says, shush, I've been innocent today.
What?
But I did bully a few ships with almost instant deletions.
Oh, that's good.
Dorinthia Kiner says, holds up her crocheting, I resemble the innocent remark this day.
Dude, hold
Mistress
on.
Mink says, I'm innocent. Until proven guilty. Danger Beowulf Turtle says, why keyboard is out of control. Living in a Blender says it, Bus Driving Pony, well now cross-stitching is a noble craft, but it also depends on what it is you are cross-stitching to be innocent.
Wait a minute.
Two Stepping asks, I say, old chap, have any eclairs?
No, actually they're pretty much gone. Well, I got a little bit of Claire left. I got a little bit of chocolatey Claire left. A little bit, not a whole lot, to be 100% honest with you. And I'm not saying, you know what? Hold on, I don't have enough to share. I only got one little serving left. I'm officially out of
Bus Driving
Eclair.
Pony says it, living in a blender, well, it's cute and it's not snarky, so it's very innocent.
Cute and not snarky.
I should probably show you guys what I'm working on. It's been so long. Two Stepping says, I say, that's rather bully, sir.
Well, play right. All right. Let's see if we can't. I'm proud of my little. I'm really proud of my. I think we've been
Living in
talking.
a Blender says at Bus Driving Pony, we would love to see it. I always love seeing crafts people are doing. Danger Beowulf Turtle says cute and innocent equals error, I miss chat. Graham says lol innocent, you do know I'm older than the hills, rock.
Grams is
Two
innocent.
Stepping asks, you're proud of your little what hula?
My little magnet. I may sit back this afternoon, have a couple beers, and watch some MASH. Is it bad that I've gotten where I love kicking back and just having a few beers? And watching
Magnet,
MASH?
right. Big White Wolf says at Two Stepping, that's a loaded question.
Wait a minute. Is that supposed to be a what?
Bus Driving Pony yells at Living in a Blender just posted it. Two Stepping says it was at White Wolf 1972.
How you gonna put? Hold on? Wait a minute.
Bus Driving Pony yells, I'm ready for tonight. New episode of Yellowstone.
Oh yeah.
Living in a Blender says, great, thank you. At Bus Driving Pony.
Oh, you busted.
Wait a minute.
Big White Wolf asks, did I do that?
Look at that tear right there. All right, let's start getting our shape. We're going to do a mortise on the inside.
Zero MGA Streamer says, nice wood.
Hey, thank you so much. Oh, gee, what's going on, bud? This is Cherry.
Two Stepping says, okay, Steve Urkel, lol.
Can I
Zero
do
MGA
that?
Streamer says, hiya.
How you doing? What you know good? Happy Sunday fun day.
Give me Esther 87 asks, hey bud, how's you?
Hey, Gib, what's going on, dude? All the damn cool kids are coming to hang out today. What in the sweet
Bus
nibbler?
Driving Pony says, BRB, gotta check my laundry.
All right. Hopefully it's still there. Hopefully it is still there. Like, dang it, my laundry just run off again. God, every time I turn around, my laundry is running off.
Big White Wolf says, Gib. Now that's a name I haven't seen in a month of Sundays. Zero MGA Streamer says, cheery. Why are you cutting it and not eating it? Doesn't look like a cherry to me. I'm
it is.
okay.
I'm good.
Two-stepping says it ran away with the fabric softener.
It did run away with this. I'm good, bud. I am good. That looks like a good spot right there. I can't complain. Can't complain. Enjoy hanging out with everybody today. I'm going to enjoy kind of chilling out this
Rocket
afternoon.
Gravy 14 says hula.
Howdy,
Fast
Rocket.
Driving Pony says would help if I push the button to start the washer. Lol, coffee hasn't kicked in yet.
That does.
Danger Bearwolf
help.
Turtle says my laundry is magic, it does itself.
You know what? Danger Bear, you know what? I couldn't even slightly make a funny comment like that. I'm just going to say it out loud. The thought of me trying to crack a joke about that like that, I'm afraid my wife may actually hear it. There's no way in the world I would even say anything remotely like that. Just saying, professional and married guy, right here. Dude, the fear.
Zero MGA streamer says jokes.
Yeah. If my wife even knew that I was joking around about something like that,
Two-stepping
dude.
says my wife went missing, so I hopped on my agricultural vehicle and managed to track her down. Zero
Oh, my
MGA
God.
streamer says good thing I'm single.
Yeah.
Living in a blender says it bus driving pony. Oh, I love that cross stitching. You have done a lot of work on that. Zero MGA streamer says it two-stepping.
Man, Miss Hoop would literally, she'd probably cut me in my sleep if I made some kind of joke like that. Ain't no probably to it. I guarantee you she probably would. All right, let's make us a...
Danger Bearwolf Turtle says I guess that goes along with the saying of how to stay married for so long. Never say the first thing that comes to your mind, and maybe not the second. I'd always go with the third.
Yeah, right.
Two-stepping
Go to
says
third.
clicks or it didn't happen. Hula. Bus driving pony yells at living in a blender. Thank you. I'm way behind on it, but it's a good project for relaxing and watching TV.
All right.
Zero MGA streamer says, well, don't you have a lock on your shop door? Problem solved.
No. Lord, no. She has access to everything, and if I removed access to everything, man, it'd be like...
Grumbles the dwarf says professional husband implies there might be a comment about just the pro tip in there somewhere.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
I'm far too polite to point that out. Zero MGA streamer says, whose fault is that? Two-stepping says at Danger Bearwolf Turtle, that's why we say safety third here, lol. Big White Wolf says if Hula locked her out, he'd be sleeping in his truck.
You ain't lying. On flats. On flat. I don't... Yeah, guys, there's a lot of...
Danger Bearwolf Turtle says lol at two-stepping.
All right. Get my general shape here. Get my general shape here.
Valfera says I would assume you would be sleeping underground.
Val,
Big
that's
White
pretty
Wolf says, you
legit.
know I'm not wrong, Hula. Bus
you're
driving
not.
pony says at White Wolf 1972
You're not,
I'd
my
say the
friend.
same about my husband, but since my dad gave us the truck, he has the threat of sleeping in the Kia. Zero MGA streamer says I'll BBL waking up.
Waking up? All right, bud.
Two-stepping says the more I see these curls, the more I think it'd make great plants and shrubs in a diorama.
In a diorama. Let's start rounding
Grams
this up.
asks quick question, what is 20 by 12?
20 by 12. 20 by 12. 240. God, well, I feel like I. Well, I
Big
feel
White
like.
Wolf says 240. Get Cream Delish says hey hey hey.
Hey, Get Cream, how you doing, bud? Let's get a shout out for Get Cream. How you doing, sir?
Two-stepping says nice both Hula and White Wolf. Zero MGA streamer says, at least not 420. Lol. Valfera says a small cell. Get Cream Delish asks I'm doing well thank you and you.
I'm good. I am good. It's Sunday Fun Day. Hopefully we can get something kind of looking like a yarn bowl here soon. What you got? Y'all working on the food truck today?
Thank you at two-stepping.
I know me and Hoop are really looking forward to coming and seeing you guys after the first of the year. I don't know my head. Get Cream and Chef Steve are working together to open a food truck there in Houston, guys.
Actually, I'm making some cookies my grandmother used to make when I was a kid.
Hey, cool. Heck yeah, man.
Graham says that's how long it's gonna take me to do this round on this. At Doily.
What are you guys thinking? I think that's a good general shape right there. Don't want to go too much further in. I say we flip it. What do you guys think? I think we're in a good spot to flip it.
Two Stepping says lol Paul Grams. Val Ferrer says yarn bowl that is looking like a nice large bead.
Well,
Bus Driving
kinda.
Pony says I like that shape.
Put it in rewind. Here we go. Put that thing in rewind. Take the worm screw out.
Val Ferrer says drill a hole, it's done. Now to find a giant to wear it.
Exactly. Exactly, dude.
Get Cream Delish says so it's probably a bad sign that you're eating the cookies faster than you can make them.
Well, that's a good sign. It's I would say cookies and homemade French fries are
Big
two
White
things.
Wolf says at VALFEI I'm already here. Two Stepping says the worms crawl in, the worms crawl out, the worms crawl all about.
Exactly, and they shake it all about. A little more round up here. Get more of a general shape here. Look at that. 1700 RPMs and smooth like butter. Smooth like butter.
Get Cream Delish says the first time I decide to make cookies from scratch and I choose the most difficult cooking my grandmother ever made.
Well,
Two Stepping says Hula still stuck on the buttered rum idea.
I am. Well, hey, Get Cream, go hard or go home, right? Go hard or go home.
Miss Stormy says morning or afternoon.
Hey, Miss
Bus
Stormy,
Driving
how you
Pony
doing?
says think I'll get what I need for a pattern I really want to do tomorrow instead of buying another pattern. I need to start my motivation wall. Get Cream Delish yells that's it. They turned out wonderful.
A little bit of tear out, but not a whole hell of a lot. I'm liking this general shape here. I think we're on the right track here. You're not wrong. I do go for like that really nice bead look. I think I forgot how to freaking turn. Make sure we get all this tear out of it. A little bit right there. Not very much though. A little bit of tear out.
Val Ferrer says so many cookies, so little time.
That's how it usually goes. And just like that, they were gone. So I'm trying to do, I got my flute closed really, really, really tight.
Get Cream Delish says these were kind of a pain in the butt. You had to keep the dough at about 62 degrees.
Oh, really? Wow. Little tear out on this end over here. Not overly proud of that. Let me try just another little sharpener on this gouge. Should I even try to cut that some more or just go ahead and do the negative rate scraper? I think I should just move over to
Bus Driving Pony
Straight
says
scraper.
last time I made cookies, I told the kid one a day. She ate nearly all of them in one go. Not gonna make cookies again for a while.
Well, just to be the devil's advocate, would you do make cookies for people to eat? I'm going to throw that out there. Cookies are made to be eaten. And if they last too long, they're not nearly as good. I know it tickles. Miss Sue's been doing a lot more
Two-stepping
cooking.
asks, will the negative rake have a chance to increase the tear out?
I don't think so. I don't think so. It should help it, to be honest with you. That's one of the reasons why the negative rate scraper works so good. Because it actually... Let's do a little fine cut and see if I can't get some of that cleaned up. I know Miss Soup loves it. When she makes something, she's been doing a lot of cooking lately. When I first met Miss Soup, that girl couldn't.
Val Farah says Mom makes about 4 batches of 27 different cookies every year.
But I know it means a lot to Hoop. She really loves the fact that she's making something and having fun doing it. And then me and Duck are just like, oh my God. Because when I first met Miss Hoop, if it wasn't in a box or a can, Miss Hoop couldn't cook it. And I don't mean that in disrespect. That's just the facts. Just the facts. And now this girl here is making literally homemade Guinness stew with like herb on top. Homemade herb. Oh my God, almighty, man. The girl is seriously kicking ass. And I know I'm a little biased of Miss Hoop, but the girl is doing such a phenomenal job. I'm kind of proud of that girl a little bit.
Get Cream Delish says, seeing that I've put out a culinary powder, I feel I probably ought to know how to do something with it.
Well, there you go. There's that.
Bus Driving Pony says, hey, me and Hoop have that in common. Now I'm the one making the turkey for Thanksgiving.
There you go. Nice. I actually got to cook the turkey this Thanksgiving. Usually we're on the road for Thanksgiving. And Hoop decided we're eating at home this year. And so I smoked a turkey. God, that daggum negative rate scraper is almost like cheating, man. That is almost like cheating. And the girls are always like, deep fried Cajun fried turkey. But we did a smoked turkey and it came out so good. Then everybody's like, oh yeah, I can't forget about good smoked turkey either.
Val Farah asks, power pellet turkey.
Yes, sir. Ain't messed up about it, Val. Fire and forget, man.
Bus Driving Pony says, that's what I did. Started it in the smoker, finished it in the oven, and it was falling off the bone.
Yeah. I am a huge fan of my pellet smoker. And I'm not even... One time I was kind of ashamed to say anything live on stream because, people just giving you grief about it. Like, easy bake oven, and I don't even care now, dude. I would be lost without my easy bake oven. I love my easy bake oven. Boy, that's looking pretty darn good right there. Look at that. Is that not pretty, y'all? A little more TLC on this edge right here.
Val Farah says he will use a pellet smoker, but we can't get him to do resin LMAO.
Damn right. Damn right. Within reason, I'll tell you. Right, Louise. Hey, I tell you what, it's still made of wood. The cool part about it is I can turn that thing on. I can still come out in the shop. I can still get stuff done out here.
Bus Driving Pony says, at Louis F's I used to make food that was barely edible. Val Farah goes to the Cerner.
In the corner. I was going to the corner. I'll see myself over here to the corner. Don't mind me. I'm just coming over here. It don't bother me at all, dude. I tell you what, I know of one person in particular. I am not going to bring up anybody's name. But I know one person in particular. He used to give me
Polly4
much
says, good
grief.
afternoon, what's good today?
Hey, Polly. What's up, bud? We're talking about pellet smokers, Polly. Are you anti-pellet smoker or are you okay
Bus
with...
Driving Pony yells, Polly.
And I know one in particular, and I'm not the kind of person to call this person out, but this person here used to give me a good bit of grief about my pellet smoker. And then the day came, he got his own pellet smoker. And You know what?
Two-stepping says I thought Bobby went lurking. Lol.
And then he shot me messages like, look, dude, I
Bus
apologize.
driving pony says at Louisevske fantastic progress. Only took 12 years lol. Get cream delish says I don't care if it's pellets, wood, charcoal, and it makes good food, it's worth it.
100% good cream. I'm just too busy. Now, I'll tell you what, if I didn't...
That Texas Cryptid asks what do you think about this cold front, hula?
Hey, it's cold, dude. Cryptid, it is cold, my friend. How you hanging up down there, man? It is cold. Oh, hey, safety squints. Everybody, get your safety squints. Be careful. You may get something in your eye. I'm not responsible. Or your nose. You may want to cover your eyes and your nose.
Poly4 says I am neither pro or against pellet smokers. I don't have the space or time for smoking at the moment.
I heard that. I love my pellet smoker. I flat out love that dude.
That Texas Cryptid says it's 52 and low humidity. No problem at all.
No problem at all. Dude, it was 21 this morning.
Bus driving pony says I need to make room in the big freezer for briskets and pork shoulders so I'm ready come summer to make some barbecue. Bobby says yes, I'm here just getting my butt kicked in chips.
Oh no.
Poly4 says hello at Bus driving pony, how have you been?
Boy, this cherry is like cutting freaking butter.
That Texas Cryptid says I think our low was estimated at 32.
32?
You're a lot colder.
Yeah, we're just a little more north. But dude, how bad it's going to get, I think, I was talking to Cubby. Cubby's down there around Galveston, down in Houston area. He's supposed to get really bad cold on him over there. I know we're supposed to get like 10 degrees, 12
Bus
degrees.
driving pony says at Poly4 I've been okay. Life has been crazy, but now it's Christmas break and I will be relaxing and not stressing. Shissenwood yells, what's up, hula?
What
my
up,
dude?"
Chris, my boy? How you doing, man? My amigo. Guys, if you do not know that Chris
I'm
Shishon
good,
fella,
you.
I'll tell you what, if I was any better, Chris, I swear, I was you. It's how good, I'm walking in high cotton, wiping my butt with Happy Week, Chris. Thank you, Two-Stepping. Guys, if you're on Instagram, go show that boy some love right there.
That Texas Cryptid says here, high 50 and low 18 on Thursday. Get cream delish says they say it's supposed to get down around 13 degrees on Christmas Eve in our area.
Yeah, about the same here, dude. It's definitely gonna be chilly for us Texas folks. We'll be like, no, dude, we ain't made for all this. Woo, man. It's good to see you, Chris, man. I hope everything's good on your neck of the woods.
Bus driving pony says it sounds a lot colder if I tell you how cold it is here in Celsius.
I wouldn't know what it means. I don't have it down. Have that part down. You got any special projects you're working on, Chris?
At Poly4, how have you been, friend? Shissenwood says I fell down the AI rabbit hole. You making AI generated art all week.
AI generated art. Hold on. What is AI generated art?
Bobby says the thermometer on the porch says it's 23 Hill Fahrenheit.
No, that's too cold, Bobby.
Jock asks artificial intelligence.
Oh my God, hold on.
Shissenwood says yes.
Infome home. Hold on.
Bus driving pony says at Jack 54 nah, I'm
Phone
down
home.
in the south, but anything below 60 quickly becomes below freezing by January.
Thanks for that follow. How do you say that name? I've been doing pretty good today with names. I don't think I got that one up there. That one's just gotta hang up in my
Purple
head.
Daisy says EP phone home.
EP phone. Purple, thank you. Thank you, Purple. I hope you're doing good with them. EP phone home. We're making this a yarn bowl. Now, hey, EP, I tell you what, here's the thing. my mods are so good at taking care of me because they know I'm like well, I have difficulty with names sometimes. Okay, usually, often. Okay, most of the time. And thank goodness for Epic Mods who help point me in the right direction.
Jock says, hey, you can use your new carbide BTIS.
I can. That's Jock. I plan on doing that. I don't think we won't get into that part today because I'm going to stream to about 1:30. I have company coming over.
Get Cream Delish says, as long as it's not your name, you're having problems remembering you're doing okay.
Well, yeah, I think that's the reason why my parents gave me like a really short name. Thank goodness. Because life could be hard. Is that light in the way? Watch that light.
Mistress Mink says, so my defective brain must read bits as something that is definitely not bits.
Niblets?
Jock says it is hard to fit Stephanopoulos in all of those forms.
Maximum effort. Maximum effort. Roll that in a little more. Let me give my smaller gouge here. Make a little bit of a curvature. Man, I appreciate everybody hanging out with me today. I don't even know what time it is. Does anybody know what time it is? Besides, time to get ill. Say what's the
Bobby
time?
says the weather station says well getting snow Friday and the low will be for Fahrenheit.
Oh my goodness.
Jock says 1220.
12:20.
Tree Stepping says 1220.
All right, thank you guys. That's looking better. That's looking better. Mucho, mucho, mucho better. Maybe getting about time to sharpen his gouge. Let's see where we are.
Jock says engage your safety squints everyone.
Exactly. 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 Hope everybody's Sunday is doing pretty good so far. Oh, cherry. Cherry. Cherry.
Detalk asks Texas, what kind of sharpener do you use?
The torque. I use a Rikon slow speed angle grinder using CBN wheels, and I use a Wolverine sharpening system, platform system for it. But I do all mine by freehand, Detour, if that makes sense.
Jock says not an angle grinder, a bench grinder.
Bench grinder. Yeah, sorry, bench grinder. My bad. Did I say angle grinder? My bad.
You did, but it is all good.
Where did I come up with angle? Brain sometimes just don't know what the brain's doing. Yeah, bench
Best
grinder.
driving pony says sharpening by soul. You just sharpen until it feels right.
Exactly. It's kind of like the good old-fashioned Southern cooking, you know. Ingredients go. You put just enough in there until your ancestors say, "That's enough, baby. That's enough, baby, right there." All right, let's round this edge a little more. right, I need to round this back, start rolling it back in this direction here. Let's get a sharpener on this gouge here and put a good roll back on it. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Now I think I'm definitely going
Jock
to
says I always go with just a little bit more than. Hey, that should be good enough.
Exactly. Purple.
Wood says DM'd you a few pics if you want to check out the AI art later.
All right, I want to see it, 100%, dude. I want to see it. I actually played shifts yesterday morning, World of War shifts, before we went on our little trip. Speaking of which, thank you again, White Wolf, for that raid, dude. I might have to get in the negative rate scraper.
Bus driving pony says almost forgot. The husband took our oldest with him on a propane run cause he thought hard work would make her do her chores. The customer wound up handing her a $50 bill. I had to stop myself from laughing.
Oh yeah? Okay. So that didn't completely work out then, is what you're saying. Not exactly what I had in
Graham
mind.
says lol, I made cinnamon rolls so much when the boys were young that I didn't even need a receipt. But now I have to refer to the recipe.
I heard that, Grams. It's funny how that
Jock
works.
asks if this driving pony is in currency or payable. Bus driving pony says it backfired spectacularly and now she has the power to fill up our truck and laugh in our faces if we ask for it, lol. At Jack 54 currency.
Okay, let's get some of that material out of there. We'll use a bottom bowl scraper for that. And we're just gonna hog some of that out of there. Clean it up with a negative rate scraper. Get some of that out of there. May all your acquaintance be forgot. So, does anybody got anything big going for New Year's? I think that's a question I've been meaning to ask.
Two-stepping says getting drunk.
Well, that's a good idea. I'm considering the same.
Bus driving pony says sleep.
Sleep. Let's see where we are on the depth of this thing.
Two-stepping says probably stream.
Oh, we're in good shape. We're in good shape. I actually said something to Hoop about doing a New Year's stream, and she wasn't against it. She actually, usually she gets me like a hell no. I mean, true story. I usually get like a hell no. But I didn't get a hell no.
Jock says I am in for a New Year's stream.
Well, I did say something to Rowdy Allen.
Two-stepping yells, let's go.
did say something to Rowdy Allen about it. Not sure if it'll be free. But we could do something.
Mistress Mink says fetish ball.
Fetish ball. Hold on, you're going to a fetish ball. Mistress, are you going to a fetish? Please tell me that's what you're doing, because I want to live. I want to live vicariously through you. Hey, mistress, I'm gonna go ahead.
Josh says, "Well, I know who is going to be having the most fun."
I'm gonna say it out loud.
Stepping says she is throwing one. Lol.
I'm gonna say it out loud, mistress. If Miss Hoop literally hears that being said, she's gonna want pictures. And I'm gonna go ahead and say it straight up, mistress. Miss Hoop's gonna be like, pictures or it didn't happen.
Tarinthia Kiner says a guy comes in a phone shop and says he'd like to buy a Samsung model. Asks the shop girl, "No, I'm a wood tanner, but thank you very much." Graham says, "I'll be asleep when it starts. I have done my part in the past."
I heard that, Graham. I've done my part.
Mistress Mink says, "Well, I mean, I can send her pics, but not really sure she'd really want to see what goes on."
No, mistress. My wife scares me, mistress. I know my wife, but I'm here to tell you. That woman scares me sometimes. That literally, I'm like, wait, what? Let's see which direction this would be best. Right there.
Shissenwood says she scares us too.
Chris, I'm not even, Chris, man, dude.
Bus driving pony says she pulled a knife on the first date and you still chose her. Lol.
Oh, no, I'm talking about other stuff besides that. I literally, I'm like, wait, what? And she said, yeah. I'm like, oh my God. I asked her about a book she was reading one time. Unfortunately, she told me what she was reading. And I'm like, oh my God, are you for real?
Mistress Mink says, "I admit I have a girl crush." Shissenwood says he didn't have a choice.
Right, Chris, I didn't have a choice. You don't understand, man. I didn't have a choice,
Mistress
man.
One says, "Cheer 100."
Hey, Mistress, how you doing, bud?
Kiner says, "As a woman for whom has had to share her husband with the world, I can understand Mrs. Hoop. There are times, especially for holidays, in which we simply want our husbands unto ourselves and to not share."
Yeah, she told me absolutely not. I'm not. She said you're not streaming
Bus
on Christmas,
driving
right?
pony says, "No barn."
No barn, exactly. Mithras, I appreciate you. Let's go. Yeah, Miss Eve does scare me sometimes.
Miraflank says, "Hello everyone." Bus driving pony says, "Cheer 500."
Hey, Alan! Bus driving pony. Oh my God! Let's go. See, there's no pool or no barn. Bus driving. Thank you, Mr. Allen. What's going on, bud?
And no piano.
And no pool and no barn. None of it. None.
Mistress Mink says her hips are still amazing.
You ain't kidding. You are not kidding. That wasn't so. Dang. Thank you, Bus Driving Pony. I appreciate you, girl. Woo.
Miraflang casts not a hole. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm good, bud. I am good. Trying to get this yarn bowl kind of looking like something. Try to do a little bit of cheating here using a negative rake scraper. I need to put another edge on that. The edges don't last long for negative rakes. What you got going on there, Mr. Allen? You got to clean that corner up.
Two-stepping says, "See, we have a bus driving pony, and then we have hulls, under the bus, dead pony." Lol.
Yes. I hope Doug gets a feeling better.
Miraflank says a whole lot of nothing. Lol.
Alright, ain't nothing wrong with that at all. I'm here to tell you, when I hear folks like, I've got nothing, I do, isn't it awesome?
I know I'm actually looking forward to. I think once we get due with
Bus driver.